If you're about to throw out your lifting straps, hold on for the next couple minutes because you're about to make a huge mistake. Now for starters, I only use lifting straps when I'm doing a really heavy exercise like a heavy deadlift, or my hands are really beat up and feeling like they might tear from being dry, and I don't want to risk having them tear open on a barbell, a lat pull down machine, or anything else. Most of the time I do utilize the grip strength aspect of every single exercise, but for those two circumstances and maybe helping you work around an injury are really the only times I would recommend these. Now when you receive your lifting straps, it will come in the package like so, and you will need to essentially assemble them, which I promise you it's not that hard. So there's a tiny hole there, and then there is this head of the loop. You're then going to gently push the head of that loop through the hole, so then you create this nice little circle strap looking thing. You will of course do that on both sides, so then you have two that look like this. Now from there, you will take your hand and put it through the hole you just created, with the strap part of this facing up towards your palm. And this is what it will look like with two. From there, you can cinch this really tight to your wrist so there's not much wiggle room and a little more strap. And then we can head over to the bar and see how we can actually use it. So if I'm doing deadlift or rows or something where I'm using these lifting straps, I like bending down at my knees because it will take about a minute to 30 seconds to actually get set up. So you don't want to waste all that extra energy by just bending down and trying to do this. Start with whatever hand's more comfortable for you, and imagine where your hand placement will be on the bar, and start by slowly wrapping that strap around where your hand will likely be. Then from there, you can place your hand over that strap and slowly crank on the actual bar to cinch that strap nice and tight. You will then have to, of course, repeat on the other side without doing it with the assistance of your other hand, but I promise you, once you start practicing this, you will get used to it with time. From there, you can kind of do like a motorcycle effect here and really cinch down on those straps to get you in good position and strength. From there, just like doing any type of lift, except you'll have a little extra grip assistance with those lifting straps. I will say the interesting thing about it is that they do help with your grip strength, but since you are making the bar effectively a little bit thicker, it will feel like a slightly different movement at first. Again, I don't use these all the time, but when I'm going for really heavy sets with something like a deadlift, I used to use chalk, which honestly tore my hands up, and especially in the winter, I had rips almost every session. I probably could have had better hand care, but at the end of the day, I really just don't care. See what I did there? If you're looking for some lifting straps to help you boost your lifts and save your hands in the gym, I'll go ahead and drop a link in the description to get you on your way.